Hello, I hope everybody is doing well today. We are back at Iberian Southlands trying to get our new farm up and running. So I have just started plowing one of the free fields that we have. Let's pull up the map real quick. So the last episode, the one over here next to 23 and 25, we got limed and it's ready to plant. The one down by 41, we got everything done and it's actually planted with soybeans ready to go. So up here next to 22, this is the one I just started to plow. Now I've got almost all the way around with one headlands, and we need to get that done, and we also need to plow the one right next to it here next to 19 and 21. I do not know what I'm going to plant in these. I was going to plant grass in this one next to 23 and 25, but I don't really have any good place to sell grass or hay or silage. I don't own the BGA, so I can't sell it there. Well, I can, well, not at the BGA, but I'm not taking a loan out to buy the BGA. I'm trying to avoid the loan at all cost. And what I'm thinking about doing is going ahead and buying a sell point and putting it on the farm. And sometimes you can get at least a decent price for silage. Sell point 150 has been pretty good for that. So I am thinking about going ahead and buying that or the edge grain sell anything mod. But it has been my experience in the last few maps that the sell point 150, at least in some of the stuff, has outsold the edge grain vault. So there we go. I am toying with that. But our first goal really is to get this guy all ready for lime. So we got to plow all of this. And this is a pretty big field, even though it doesn't look that big when you look at the map. Almost all the fields on this map are big, except for, of course, the two that they gave us, which were the little little bitty things. Like, what? Wait, what is that? That's like somebody's backyard. I am figuring if I can run at least a couple of headlands across here. I have no idea how the helper's gonna do this field. I'm assuming they're not going to do it very well, which seems like probably a pretty good assumption. So I'm going to go ahead and run around this and get the headlands done on this guy here while I am pondering what I want to plant in our free field number 2. So let me get this wrapped up, and then hopefully we'll be ready for some planting. Okay, I was able to finally get this field at least semi-squared off enough for the helper to take over for a little bit. This is a goofy field. It is definitely not worker friendly, but at least they can do some of it now. And let's get over here, and I want to start running a headland. I am very curious as to how this is gonna go. I guess we're gonna stick with our same game plan, the original, which is to go ahead and plant this with grass. I better start the engine first. Okay, there we go. Turn that on. Now the JCB has more horsepower than the John Deere does, so we're gonna see how well it does on all these hills. The John Deere was struggling on the last field pulling this seeder. This is not going much better, to be honest. We're not even on a big hill, and we're at 5 miles an hour. Ugh. We need more horsepower. We need a lot more horsepower. That is a fact. Downhill we're okay, but this field is not just downhill. So I guess we're going to sit here and struggle our way through and see how we do. I don't have enough cash to buy a new tractor. Maybe if I sold both tractors and whatever crops I have in my silo, then maybe I would have enough to buy a tractor. Maybe. I don't even know about that, to be honest. Hopefully we can get around these headlands without too much trouble. But then I want to go and see about, I don't even know how much a new sell point is going to run. I guess that's a little jump in the gun. It's not like I'm ready to sell anything yet. I'm just now putting it in the ground. Come on. I can't tell if I know I'm driving all crooked. I always drive all crooked. Faux show. It would be nice if this JCB had the all-wheel steering, but I guess you can't have everything. That's a fact. Come on. This is supposed to have like 300 and some horsepower. I thought this would have ample butt to be pulling this thing around, but it seems to be struggling for sure. As much as the John Deere, which had like, I thought, about 100 horsepower less. This thing is pretty bad. I don't really like that tree. We may have to get rid of it. I don't know. Kill the trees. At least in Farm Sim. Alright, let's raise that up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wrong way, Junior. Come on. Oh, that was ugly. But I guess it were. Oh, whoa. There we go. There it is. Hey, we're going downhill. This ought to be way better. Alright, this is going to take me a minute, and it's going to be slow and painful. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get the headlands ran again. I don't know if it's going to be able to put a worker to use on these fields or not. Maybe once I get enough of them done. Oh, come on, baby. You can make it. You can do it. I have faith. There it is. We topped the crest. So, alright, I'm not going to make you suffer through this. I'm going to put my best foot forward and see what we can get done. I love it when the helpers say they finished. They're all done. Look at this map. This is the helper saying they're all done. Oh, we did it. Our job here is complete. Time to move on to the next one. Can you pay me, please? I guess what we're going to do is we're going to sit here and we're going to finish the plowing here. Should not take us too long. I do have the helper working on planting on the other field. They're putting some grass on the ground. We should be rocking there. I don't think they're going to do a tremendously good job, obviously, but they should do some of it anyway. Whatever they do, I don't have to do. And with these fields, they're big enough that anything they do will be a help. So we'll let them do what they want, screw it all up, and then we will just come back. It should take us less time to fix it than it would have to do it all. I'm going to get back on this and try to get it finished up. So I am running into a little area. If you can see right up to my right there, it's all wavy and bumpy, and it actually, when I try to go across it with my plow, it messes it up. So what I want to do is I'll have to re-plow it, but I think I'm going to come through here and I'm just going to smooth this out. Use the smooth tool, and it should help me out tremendously. So we'll go right through here. And let's just make that a little bigger. Try to make it as easy as we can. This field is already difficult enough. So there we go. Let's go ahead, pick that plow up. And then we can come up here, and I tried to keep the edge so that I knew exactly where the field was. And then I'll take this little plow, and I'll come over here and hit my triangle, which is allow to create fields. And try to stay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I guess I should lower the plow down. That helps me. That should help me out a little bit. Alright, let's lower that down. And it took a few minutes, or not even a few minutes, just took a little bit to do, but it should save me in the long run because I don't have to worry about it when my planter comes through or my harvester. I don't have to worry about hitting those those bumps and having any issues with it where it misses some. And so this way it's just a little bit smoother. It's not flat. I didn't flatten anything out. I just smoothed it down, trying to remove some of those big old bumps that were in our way. And then we can just come through. We'll plow it all back up. And we should be good to go. Sometimes it's worth it just to take the extra time. Go ahead and fix whatever issues you got. Especially on a situation like this, these fields are not smooth or flat, or you've got enough going against you already. Alright, there we go, and this should pretty much put us right back on path. Yeah, there we go. Not bad at all. I mean, it's definitely not perfect, but nor am I. Alright, there we go. So we're going to get back over here. And this thing is almost done. I've got this little bit and then one strip on the other side of the field. And we should be able to pound this out in just a minute or two, which would be nice. Maybe you can see they have a thing for statue of animals here. We have, I think, a bull behind us, and I believe this one is a nice shiny silver pig. Is it going to come in? Come on, let's see the pig. There's the pig. That's what I want when I look out my bedroom window, is to see a giant, shiny pig. I guess if I was making money with that pig, that would be alright to see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, finish this up, and then we'll have to go check on our helper who's doing our planting over there. See how the grass is coming in. And here we are, finally, on the last strip of this field. We've got her done, though. It took a little time, but we did well. I think there's only one more free field, which is to the left of me. That guy over there, that is in need of some plowing. But I have to say, I am about tired of plowing. I am not sure if we're going to do that now or if I may wait a little while to do that. Sometimes I get a tad bit lazy. So I'm going to cruise on down here and just make sure nothing got missed. We look pretty good. We do, we do. Oh wait, there is the shiny gold bull. Oh, that's not a bull. I should know the difference. That is a cow. That is not a bull, thank goodness, I guess. It doesn't really matter, but takes both. That's a pretty big field. Whew. My goodness. But I'm thinking, let's pull up the map here. I was looking at some contracts. That one, this one at least looks like I could square this off somewhat. I don't know. I might get rid of this little thing here at the beginning or at the top. This little. Kind of square it off. Then I could run a couple of headlands and actually put a worker in this and get it done. That is that might not be too bad. That might not be too bad. That's a thought. That's something that at least this is a decent field for that. The one I just got done with, I am not sure that a helper can do much with that. I do see a little bit of red right down here that I think I should probably go ahead and go try to get. So let me get that little spot, and then I want to head over and we can all go see both. Probably. That's all that's watching this video anyway, is me and one other person. Oh, that's funny. I cracked myself up. So we're going to go down here, and we're going to see if we can find that little spot that we missed. Man, if this was a little steeper, this could be a good jumping hill. I bet if you get the right vehicle, I think we can catch some air. And I guarantee you I'm going to be trying to do that. But anyway, I digress. Well, let's go see if we can find this red spot, and then we'll go over and check on the helpers, see how they're doing, and then maybe we can decide whether we're going to start plowing that field or not. I should have done that one first and this one second, but, well, that's what you get. All right, I'll be with you in just a sec. Well, I have to say that was not very nice of them. That little red spot, I believe, is underneath that rock. Because if you look at your map, there it is. And when I get next to this rock, I am right on top of it. So now I have to live with that little red spot underneath there that I cannot get. That's horrible. That is just downright mean. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No, I did not want to do that. I'll have to fix it. I forgot I had... curses. Alright, let's see if we can fix it right now. Start landscaping. What do we have? We need some... Do they have that same sand? Man, look at all the different shades of grass. Holy cow, that's crazy. We're going to go over here and see if we can fix our mess up. Come on. Gosh darn it. I did not want to do that. Let's see. I really want that sand looking. Oh, there it is. There we go. No harm, no foul. I kind of wish that I could get rid of that goofy rock, but I don't think it's going to let me. There we go. Let's go back over here since we're doing a little bit of this. We'll add just a little bit of grass through here so it doesn't look quite so barren. There. I think that's just oh, that's too much, isn't it? Look at that. That's too much. There it is. That works for me. There we are. We're done. Yeah. I don't know if that's the same color, is it? Oh, they used the different... But I may come back and play with that. But right now, I think we're done. So we're going to head over. Actually, I'm going to leave this guy right here. So let's... He's doing pretty good. Or she, they. I always do that. Let's see. Look at that. I am quite impressed. I just assumed this was going to be a complete and utter disaster when I came back to it. But I have to say, that's pretty impressive. Usually when they do such a good job, they're girls. But this is a girl. Yep, see? That's exactly... You know what I've just realized? I have absolutely no sound at all. I can't hear my tractors. I can't hear anything. I do see a spot over there. So I think I need to probably restart my game. Sometimes this happens. I think I've got too much crap installed. So I'm going to go ahead, leave this worker to it. I'm going to restart the game, and hopefully we will have some sound. Alright, the game has been restarted. Let's see. There we go. That is so much nicer. I am very sorry that I made you suffer through all that with absolutely no noise except for me. A little engine noise to kind of drown me out. It's never a bad thing, I don't think. Alright, so we're getting it. It looks like we may actually get this done with the amount of fertilizer and seed that we have. The rest of the field looks pretty good. There was a little spot here and there and yonder that I saw, but that's okay. A couple little white spot right over there, which you know there's going to be some. That's for sure. But what I need to do is, if he's almost done here, well, it was a she. Now it's probably switched to a he, and they're going to mess it all up. Anyway, we need to get this guy right here. The field we just got... Wow, that was really loud. Okay, the field that we just got done plowing, we need to get some lime on that thing. So we're going to go up here, fill this guy up. Now, I tried, there was a lime place that I went and I found, but I went to it and lo and behold, I don't know, maybe I need to own it, maybe I didn't own it. That's been a whole day ago. I can't quite remember what the dealio was with it. I don't think I have any lime over here. What is this? That's high efficiency fertilizer. Alright, so let's go back in here. And do we have bags o' lime? I think that's the cheapest way to go. Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's... Oh, but it's that. I forgot. I'm not doing that. We're going to do these. I know they cost a little more, but I don't have to pick them up and throw them in. I really, what I need is a buy anything mod, but which one are we picking up, I wonder? Well, let's see. I'm trying to see where we can see. Oh, okay. It was that one. That's okay. That is okay. Now, that bags, they worked fine for the cedar. Or, yeah, the cedar, it worked just fine. But for this pig, it would not. I had to pick it up and build a little ladder and jump up in there and kind of hold the bag. It worked, but it was not the most convenient thing ever. That is not enough lime. Let's buy a little bit more lime. Okay, as the money drops. That's the story of Farm Sim. Never have enough money. Never, ever, ever. We are definitely trying to do things where I'm not cheating in any money. Like I said, I don't want to take out a loan. I'm not going to... I did a contract so far, but I had to do that. That was a very nice profit on that. Let's see, where are we at? I think we might as well do one more. Do one more. There it is. Okay, I think I did two more. That's okay. But what I am itching to get is a tractor with some more horsepower to it. Ours just don't have enough gumption. I say that, but as soon as I start harvesting, I think I'm going to have an issue with our combine, because it is, I think it holds 10,000 liters. And if you didn't notice, these fields are huge. It is going to be a lot of carting is what we're going to end up doing. I don't even know how much our trailer holds, but we're going to find out, that is for sure. So what I want to do is take this guy over there and get him started spreading some lime. Okay, there is a... Come on, get up the hill. This thing has a huge amount of horsepower too, so I don't know. Alright. Let's crank it up. Kind of wish this had a wider swath, but it doesn't. I don't think this field should take a whole long time. It's a big field, but it's mostly long. It's not that wide. And I don't know what crop to put in this guy. I don't think I'm going to do grass. This is a good grass field. Maybe later we'll put grass in it. But right now I think we need more instant income. There's going to be a lot of machinery and a lot of things that we need to buy just because of the size of these fields. So we need as much cash as we can get as quickly as we can get. And although grass is an extremely fast way to get money, sometimes crops are just a little bit quicker. Alright. So, okay. We're going to run our headland, and I still don't know if we're going to be able to put a helper on this. I doubt it. But we're gonna do our best. So let me get this knocked out, and then we'll bring over the planter, seeder, not a planter, not a planter. We'll get to that later because I have the Maize Plus installed, the new one. So I am anxious to play with some of those crops, but they don't work with the seeder. They have to be put in with a planter. So I think we'll probably do that in the next round, just because we don't really have a lot of cash to be renting another piece of equipment right now. And if we're going to be running a lot of that, we may end up just buying one. You can get the 12-meter one, planter that is, for right around 100,000, 102 maybe, if I remember correctly, which isn't too bad. Well, I guess it is if you have the money. If you don't have the money, well, then it's not so good. Okay, let's get this done. There we go. Field number 2 is done. And it looks like our fertilizer is done as well. I've already went through, kind of cleaned everything up. Looks good. We have our first grass field, and it is, oh, wait, whoa, baby. I didn't clean everything up, obviously. Close to everything. All right, lower it down, turn it on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And there we go. Now I will say that it's done. Finish, finito. No mo. So let's get over here and get this guy filled up. I know this store has hours, so it is open and closed at different times. I came back at, I don't know if it was their lunch hour or what it was, but I couldn't get in the store because it was closed. I had to fast forward time. It's after 6 now. I have no idea what time this place closes. And that gets loud when we get in here. Turn. There we go. Don't hit anything. Thank you. I think we'll have enough fertilizer to fill this thing up, but we will not have enough seed purchased. There we go. Let's go down here. I will assume that we need more. And we do. Okay, so let's buy another pallet of seed. Now that's, I can't, no, I don't, yeah, that's okay. We can buy that. That's okay. Right? No, it is not okay. I do not feel like messing with that right now. Dang it. Alright, go here. There. Where's it at? Way back here, huh? Way back here. Go, come on, quit making the snake. There it is. And we are full. So we're going to take this to our newly almost limed field. I don't know if we're going to end up... I was glad to get out of there. That was awful darn loud in there. Just trying to learn my way around this map. It's not too bad. There's not a whole lot of traffic. I do have the traffic on, but there's just not much of it. I'm not complaining, that is for sure. Traffic is kind of a pain in the butt. This map does not have, I don't think it has a lot of detail to it. But it definitely has some big fields. And I think it's an okay map. I think it's pretty good. Has a lot of sell points, a lot of different things. Is that my guy just sitting over there parked? It is my guy just sitting over there parked. So I guess we're going to go through, finish cleaning this thing up. Shouldn't take too much, right? Let's scroll over to needs. Oh. Well, I guess he didn't really do much. I guess it's going to take a little more effort than I was thinking. So we're going to fire that up. There we go. Indeed. And try to go ahead and clean this up. Maybe I should have ran a couple of headlands first. That's what I get for being lazy. Trying to cut corners. It always bites you in the butt every single time. So I guess now I'm going to go through and do what I should have did in the first place. And get this squared up. I don't know if I'll put the worker back on. Whoa, I hate it when I do that. There it is. Okay. Come on, baby. Turn that big old pig. There it is. Okay, we're going to go finish the lineman, get it done, and hopefully start planting. And there we go. Just like that. Just like that. It was a piece of cake. Didn't take forever at all. This one is done. Let's take a quick gander here. Oh, yeah. Evidently, there's a couple of spots. I don't like those. Those will drive me insane. I don't know how I missed them when I had the plow here, but I did. Okay. So, there that is. Now we need to get this guy out of the way. Move him over here. And then go jump in the JCB. Now, I suppose... Go back. Where am I at? I'm tabbing all over the place. I think what I want to do is go see if I can find those red spots. Because if I don't, my OCD will drive me insane. So we'll open that up. And wait, we got one. Now, how do you even see that? How do you find it? Right there. Let's drop it down. And let's just go. Let's see. It keeps us limed. So we're okay there. So raise it up. Now let's look. Did we get that one? We did. Alright. So now we turn about face here. And I don't think that's right. I think about face is turning around. So, and I'm going to go over here and see if we can find this guy. Where is it? Up here just a little bit. Scoot over. Back. We're on the right path. Should be right around here. Yes, indeed. Let's go ahead and drop it down. And lift it up. And now let's pull up our map. I think we got it. Okay, I'm going to get the rest of these spots, and then we can fire up the planter. Cedar, sorry. And there it is. I got rid of... Oh, wait. Let's see. Did I get rid of all the red? I did get rid of all the red, except for this little spot at the bottom, which is actually, I think, under the rock. So, that is something. This little plow has got its butt worked off here. And that is a massive field. I don't know if I'm going to try to do it with that little one or try to get a big one. I really like this just because it's easy. It doesn't require much horsepower, especially Now, I don't know if you know this, but you can see the way the forks on that, the knives, are backwards. If you're struggling with horsepower with this plow, turn it around the other way, and it requires less horsepower, and it does the job just as well. Now, in real life, no, that would not work. But in Farm Sim, there it is. Let's just park right here underneath this giant cow. I guess in case we get thirsty. Okay, let's go here. Alright, we're full. We've got our work cut out for us on this one. Hopefully it's not going to be as slow going just because it's not as hilly. But that being said, I am not counting my chickens before they're hatched, that's for sure. It's still going to be too much work. Let's lower it. Let's turn it on. We'll do a little double tap just in case we can get a couple extra miles an hour out of it. But I'm not holding my breath for that. Oh, look at that, though. We're cooking 23 miles an hour. Cooking with gas now. Oh, missed the spot. We'll have to come back for that. And speed is dropping. Dropping. And dropping. Now we're down to 6. I guess it's better than 4. I do like this little Pronto here, the horse Pronto. This thing is it's definitely my favorite seeder because it gets into places, fast farms, direct drills. It's reasonably priced, and it doesn't require a buttload of horsepower. A little more horsepower would be nice right here. I think I blame the JCB. I don't blame the plow or the planter seeder. Okay, let's get it done. And finally, we are almost done with this crazy field. This is all I got left. I didn't hire the helper at all. I figured, what was the point? I just have to go back and fix everything anyway. But there it is, as pretty as can be. Let's, sorry about that. That was a door, automatic door lock. Okay, so here we are, and we're going to scroll over, and there it is. We did canola, so we have canola there, soybeans down here, and grass over here. I am not sure if I am ready to tackle this field here yet. I might wait until after harvest when I can hopefully buy a little bit bigger equipment, a bigger tractor. I want something that has more butt to it. These fields that I call free fields, they are not free. Nothing is for free. These things have been a bear. They are as, well, almost all of these fields are not helper friendly, for sure. I mean, I don't see really anything that is very helper friendly on this. They made sure that they were as difficult as can be, which is alright. I like a little bit of a challenge, a little bit of fun. So I think, all of that being said, I believe this is going to be the end of this episode. I want to thank you for tuning in and watching. If you have any insight, anything that you like, you don't like, please let me know. Thumb it up, thumb it down, leave me a comment, tell me, hey, knock that stupid stuff off. I appreciate any input that I can get. With that being said, have yourselves a great day, and see ya!